Welcome. I am starting this page called Hustle to Harmony as a work life harmony coach. I'm Amy, and I focus on work life harmony coaching and strategy work, where I basically support people to embrace and maintain more harmony in their lives. So, taking a step back is why I even got into this line of work. Years ago, when I was in HR, I saw people toggle the line of losing interest with what they were doing, or even just kind of be a little bit disconnected with what they were doing because they had all of these competing demands in their real life. They had families and responsibilities and financial burdens, all of these different kinds of things. And yet, when you show up in the workplace, it's this kind of like leave your real life at the door mentality. I also found that there was a lack of support and actual opportunity for if you were first in any kind of a way, like first to go to university, first to be at a certain level professionally in your network, a director, VP, what have you. Um, or even just first generation, like all sorts of different types of first, you didn't always necessarily have that pool of people to go back to and say, you know what, I've been working towards this, I'm in what I thought my goal was, and it doesn't feel the way I thought it would. So I became a coach and got certified as life and leadership coach at first because I wanted to have real conversations with people. There's always a wall up, and with how far people are willing to go opening up with HR. So, as a coach, I could really get to the heart of these conversations, the people, the problems that people were struggling with. And I ended up doing a lot of small business coaching, working with small business owners, understanding that a lot of the similar issues exist. I noticed with small business owners, they wanted freedom, their time, their money. And that's a lot of times why they started their businesses. And then they fall into these rhythms of keeping up with the sales, the marketing, the finances, the IT, all of the things. And so I gravitated towards making sure founders could have a lifestyle that they actually wanted and were excited about, that played into their strengths, that aligned with their values, but also had lucrative, meaningful work. And through that work, I ended up helping people, build teams and make better hiring decisions and all sorts of different pieces. But I really shifted into the work I do now, work life harmony, strategy, and coaching, because a lot of times my clients were putting all of this added weight and pressure on themselves, saying that they needed to have balance, that they didn't have enough balance, that, they were chasing this idea of balance. And it just felt like this crushing, unattainable burden that my clients were putting on themselves. And honestly, for me in my own life, something I put on myself at times. Harmony feels much more approachable, attainable, and maintainable to me. And so it's something that I have obviously embraced. I help my clients to think about what the ebb and flow really looks like. If you're going to have a huge season in your personal life, your kids changing schools, your eldering parents coming to move in with you, or just needing more of you to commute them to their doctor's appointments or shuttle them around or whatever it is, honestly, whatever it is in any part of your family life that requires more of you, to know that that's okay and to plan for the other parts of your life, of your business around that. So these days, I end up working with all types of people, but honestly, oftentimes with parents, with moms, because we are designing a lifestyle that leaves room for your kids, for your busy schedule, for the unexpected sick days. And just knowing that that's okay, that's real life, and you can have a lucrative, meaningful business, something that you're really passionate about that excites you, and also have space in your life for high quality relationships, for engaged time being present with your family, and also for your own well being because that's the foundation of it all and it matters. I'm looking forward to this series and to showing up in this way on a more regular basis. If you want more, information, different things along the way between episodes, please subscribe to my email list. You can do that and get free access to 10 easy ways to create more harmony. It's a little guide with the helpful things. None of them take more than 5 or 10 minutes, but you can tap into more harmony for yourself. Talk to you soon.